Welcome to our lesson on testing and timelines. Applying all the knowledge in these lessons sets you up for a successful menu. But as any menu development is an investment of your resources, taking time to do things right rather than fast will lead to better results. Once your team feels they have a plant-based dish ready, you should test your dishes as specials for a few days and give feedback cards. Most importantly, you want the feedback of the meat eaters, as again, the flexitarians are the largest market potential for you, and the plant-based eaters will like it anyway. This will allow you to see if you've created something that will move on the menu or not. Here's an example of a feedback form, which I've linked in the course toolkit, but create what works for you. Essentially, you want to at least measure taste, whether it's filling, whether they would order it again, feedback for improvement, and other comments. When you do this, you again want to have realistic expectations. And if you did do SMART goal setting like I mentioned in the lesson on creating buy-in, try to evaluate if the feedback shows you've created something that can reach the goal or not. Depending on the size of your business and your goal and time you have to commit to the development, the timeline can vary widely. Try not to rush it. Try to plan what is realistic for your team. Using the course toolkit to help you determine the next steps that make sense for you will help build that timeline. The last thing we want is to go through putting resources into an advertising campaign, reprinting menus, etc., only to realize the mistakes later and need to redo those things. Ultimately, people want great food, so it takes time to get things right, especially when something is new to your team. If you have some questions specific to your situation, do reach out to me and I'll be happy to help out. The key point is, create a realistic timeline that gives your team time to develop, refine, standardize, and market your new menu.